Welcome back to the Career Mode RTG at Cambridge United. We've been offered the Peruvian international manager's job right off the bat. Sorry lads, not going to be taking that. Got a loan offer for Leon Davis as well, which we shall reject for the time being. Did very well at yesterday actually when called upon Leon Davis and managed to get himself a goal. Now Wilson has said, I know he'll eventually be looking for a replacement. And of course we sold Lewis Page at the end of the last episode. You're the man for the job, Lewis. That's the reason why you're in the starting lineup and the reason why we sold Lewis Page in the first place. Right, so Millwall at home to start. And actually, we've had a 2-week break for internationals, so we can sim that with the first team. And we'll play Sheffield Wednesday, play QPR as they're at the top of the table, or challenging at the top of the table. And we'll sim Barnsley, sim Forest, probably sim Luton as well, and play Fulham at the end of the day. That's the initial plan. You can see there, Fulham, and here, Fulham in 6th place, and there or thereabouts at the top of the table. So Campos is actually away on international duty, which is slightly frustrating, but we can auto-replace there and not worry about that, he says, as it puts Palomino on the right-hand side of my midfield, when I've got right mids available on my subs bench to go in. Well, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have done it. Never mind, we went 1-0 up, they pegged us back. Okereke makes it 2-1. It's very good, Okereke, right now for us. 2 goals in the episode yesterday, in the game against Derby, and 2 goals here against Millwall as well, which might well be enough to see, yes, a hat-trick for Okereke. It's certainly enough, or needed to have that third as well, as they pulled another one back there. More scout reports coming back on the other players that we scouted at the beginning of the season, but we don't need to worry about them anymore. We made our signing with Yves Bissouma coming in, of course. Right then. Charlie Robinson isn't here anymore, so he's not on that list. I need to go and add in, actually, my training regimes for... Actually, no, do I? Do I have any more training people I want to throw into a training regime? I don't know, as I do with all of those youngsters in there. I think I'm quite set. I don't recall anyone else needing to go into a training regime. If you have any feedback for people in training regimes, let me know. But I think I've got everybody that needs to be trained on that list. Right, Sheffield Wednesday on this. We're actually in 3rd, although Watford have still won every single game so far this season and only conceded 1 goal. I think they might be winning the title. I'm not sure, but I think. We are 4 points behind Preston, who've only lost 1 game so far this season. To be fair, we've only lost 1 game so far this season as well, but we've conceded, on average, 1 goal every game. So we're going to have to be at our best here to beat Wednesday, I believe. We're going to play Wednesday, play Queen's Park Rangers, then sim, and play Fulham. Sounds good to me. Hopefully it sounds good to you too. Yeah, cool. And then we'll play with these lads, because they're probably not going to get that much football over the full season. So the opportunity to play them here, and we'll see what they can do. Right then. Did they get us a win? Yeah, they got us a 1-0 win against Bristol City yesterday, didn't they? Well, do that again, please, boys. Sheffield Wednesday away. Time to go to Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday. Sergi Canos up top. Joe Wildsmith in goal. Tom Lees with the captain's armband. Morgan Fox at left back, who I've previously in other episodes called Danny Fox mistakenly. Apologies. Sheffield Wednesday have the lowest goal scoring record in the league. Believe it said 3 goals so far in the 7 games played. That doesn't bode well for them in most games, but they're playing me. So they'll probably score a couple here and improve their record, because you know what I'm like at FIFA. Regardless, it should be a victory for us. So we hope to get 3 points and continue our push for a strong playoff finish. 2nd place is currently available, but I don't expect that to be the case for the full season. Abadia's done well here. I'm going to drill this into the middle, looking for Nibs. Unfortunately, played it towards Ngoy, and sadly, comfortably into the keeper's arms. Adebayo, Ward, given away. Ngoy does nicely. Nibs around the corner. Oh, the space for Evans. Oh, it's not the best of balls. Evans takes it in his stride beautifully, though. And he's away, and you're not going to catch him. Buried! Cambridge 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. The task was difficult enough for them with their goal-scoring record as it is this season. And now they need 2. Don't think that's going to happen. Let's go. Great start. Noyle into Tate. Someone in the QPR game just missed a penalty. It was what they were talking about. We haven't had a penalty yet this season, have we? I don't think. Nibs in there to Aberdeen. I don't recall having a penalty since the last day of last season where, oh, we're going to get a pen. Oh my God, can you believe it? As if the game heard me. Saying I don't think we've had a pen this season since, or don't think we've had a pen since Jack Rolls tucked away from the spot off the post towards the end of last season with the final game against Leeds. We might have had a pen in episode 1. I can't remember. But Jack definitely scored on that day. He's not in this starting lineup. So Nibs will be the man to hit the post as well. Jack Rolls went in. Nibs does not. Oh, balls is the go-to phrase. And I believe balls is the go-to phrase again. Oh, that's a lovely ball as well. Don't tell me Wednesday are going to score after I've missed a penalty. Chance to make it 2-0 given away. And Canos... God, they are going to score on the counter-attack from my penalty. Of course they do. Has your luck. 1-1 at half-time. Smacked forward. I nearly found the man on the wing. Sweeney will get to that first. That's a lovely touch. Tuck that back there to Tate, who will look for James Wilden, who finds Abadia. Nibs is going to arrive. Harvey looking to make up for that penalty miss. Entirely too sure how he's come away with possession there. Abadia, oh, smart turn. And the finish, not quite. Kirby with the block. Good interception from the defender there, because that was travelling towards the back of the net. Nicely done by Sweeney. Intercepted well again. Playing well, the young left-back in the games that we've used him so far. That's a lovely ball looking for Harvey Nibs. Now this time, hopefully he can get his shot away. He does, but the defender gets a cheeky toe to it. Takes all the pace off it. And we'll stay at 1-1. Nibs trying to get to that. Does so well. Trying to get myself this second goal. It will come, I swear. Oh, but not yet. And Goy inside to Wilden. Well, I mean, Aberdeen is on the run there. Oh, I didn't see... Least there as the extra defender. I genuinely thought I was just clean through there and they'd had a mishap defensively with regards to the position of their centre-backs. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. That's a hell of a ball out to Canos here as well. Oh, and how's that for a first touch too? Fitzwater will clear. Jesus Christ. 25 minutes to go here. We've got a full week till the next game, so I can make some changes if I want to. Nibs will come off and OK Reike will come on. No, yeah, go on then, why not? And we'll take Tate off and we'll bring Jack Rolls on in the midfield as well. I was going to maybe move Ngoy up top and bring a winger on. In fact, I am going to do that. I'm going to move Ngoy up top, bring Leon Davies on, put Davies on the right and Evans on the left. And Jack Rolls in the middle too. Leon Davies scored in the game against Bristol City yesterday. I think that was the game he scored in. Definitely got a goal. So hopefully he can do that again. To Ngoy, round the corner nicely to Wilden. Obvious ball is Abadia through that gap. And once he's away, you don't catch him. Now please, Abadia. Really fortunate. That's harsh on Sheffield Wednesday. But we'll take it. Should have buried the first attempt. But perhaps that's just his low finishing. Or maybe it's just a very good save. I'm not sure. But he's tucked home the rebound. And Abadia with his third goal of the Championship. Oh, it's his first goal of the season. I thought he'd scored more than that. Abadia with his first goal of the Championship season. Well, never mind then. 2-1 Cambridge is the most important thing. We said that Sheffield Wednesday would probably need 2 if they were to get the win when we scored our first goal. Now they're going to need 2 if they want a draw. Oh, I thought we were going to intercept that for a moment. Here's Lennis. Given away to Leon Davies. Nice interception. Although it was kind of gifted to him. And now he's in behind, actually. I'm just going to drive into this space and hopefully someone offers me a passing option. Abadia is that man. Held his run well. Oh, turned well too. But well defended by the opposition defender there. Given away again by Wednesday. That little ding you heard a moment ago was actually yesterday's video. Finishing rendering. Here's Julian Ngoy. Looking for Abadia. Oh, he's past the man. Can he finish this time? Yeah, he can. First time finish. Well, not first time finish, but finishing the first time he tried it on this occasion. Abadia makes it 3-1. He waits ages for a goal and then 2 come along at once. We're definitely winning this one now. Fox, nice played into the path of Kirby. It's going to go again and was looked to be found. Why have you done that, Chez? Why do I do shit like that? Honestly. Is it entirely my fault? Why have I played that across? I mean, I've got 3 men to aim at, but I don't know why I've played that across goal. I should have just played it back to my keeper. For some reason, my brain always tries to pick out an outfield teammate rather than the goalkeeper. Thank God we scored that third, otherwise I might well have just shot myself in the face. Certainly shot myself in the foot. Thankfully, we get the win. Jesus Christ, Tiz, you are an embarrassment sometimes. Queen's Park Rangers coming up next. Right, Queen's Park Rangers, Lumley in goal. I never know how to pronounce Ezzy's name. Is it Ezzy? Is it Easy? Is it Ezza? I'll just call him Easy for now. Got Barbet at centre-back with the captain's armband. 4-2-3-1 is a very popular formation in this division. We're typically not playing that, although I usually do. Let's see what we can do here then in this game. Queen's Park Rangers have had a decent start to the season, so they're going to be difficult to play against. Back there to Masterson. All over the top. Watford still steaming away, and they're talking about that in commentary. 8 wins from 8 now in the league for them. Preston second, Leeds third, and I believe ourselves 4th or 5th. But Easy makes it 1-0 Queen's Park Rangers, and they looked to make cutting me apart rather easy there as well. Little back heel, the 1-2, and there you go. Rather nonchalant, just calm little finish at the near post. 10 minutes in, and we're behind. We've only lost 1 game all season. I don't want to make that 2. Nice ball dinked over. Oh, sorry, Samuel's touch was good enough to get that away from me. Can we get there with the defender? We did, thankfully. It bounced off the Queen's Park Rangers attacker, although that would have been very awkward had it bounced straight to the striker to tuck that away. Collins, we've managed to pull their defenders, or midfield at least, one way than the other. But the defence not to be beaten. Todd Kane steps in well. Asai Samuel, he's going for it again, you know. He's done Wilson again. Ezzy, Easy, whatever you want to call him. They're calling him Ezzy in commentary. Maybe it is Ezzy, not Easy. I don't know what to bloody call him. Oh, lovely ball into Ote, and it's driven hard and low into the corner, and it's 2-0 QPR. We might well be making it 2 defeats so far this season. They've scored 2. And at the minute, they're scoring once every 10 minutes. Let's not lose this 9-0, shall we, lads? Samuel driving down the wing. He's been so good for them in this game so far and always plays well against me. Don't know what his rating is or what his potential is, but if we ever need a winger... Oh, good save and away, please. Then he certainly made an impression, I say, Samuel. It'll be Ajo back there to Jack Rolls. Oh, God, where's the man out wide? Oh, Ethan, where were you? Perfect opportunity for a counter if Ethan Clark was pushing down that line. Asai Samuel again making a mockery of me. Todd Kane with a whip. Cano's there. Just nod that down. That's not where I aimed at, even slightly. Thank you. First header was meant for Bissouma. Rolls. Oh, that's a nice drop of the shoulder. Okereke's with me. Good footwork from him. And Adebayo's in behind. And onside. And across here's Jack Rolls. And we have one back. We have one back. 2-1 at half-time. Game on, you ours. Game on. Asai Samuel back to Kane. Into Asai Samuel again. That little back heel. Stop it, please, QPR. They've been so good in this game. Didn't expect it to be as difficult a test as it has been so far. Loose pass from me again. Forward there to Ote. Oh, stop with the back heels, lads. Oh, it's really well done. And he's pulled the shot wide. Ezzy. Nice tackle by Rock. Preston being paid back by... Or Middlesbrough, sorry, being paid back by Preston now. Preston, well, 1-0 up in that game. Adebayo will lift it, looking for the run of Bissouma, who can't get to it. Rolls should win this header, and he's done well. Adebayo flicks that back nicely. Look for another teammate. Goal to playing header tennis here, not actual football. Oh, that hit Clark's arm for sure. But no foul given, or no free kick given for a handball. Hemmelainen forward there to Bergzorg. I haven't really created anything in this second half yet, so I don't know as I deserve a point. But if we can be better in the remaining 22 minutes, we could get ourselves a point from this game. I really feel like Queen's Park Rangers deserve the win at this rate. Oh, RTG, get it out of your feet quicker, mate. We'll get it under control quicker, please. Asai Samuel, have that back again. RTG, this time inside to Rolls. He's gone again there, Wilson. Oh, but the pass is picked off. Just haven't clicked offensively in this game. We just not been good enough. And when you're not good enough at this level, you get punished for it. Ezzy with his second and QPR's third, and we are definitely losing this now. Oh, nice pull down the line. Little 1-2. That's it in maybe a fourth. Great block by the defender. Oh, dearie me. I know, and I can fully appreciate that watching me play FIFA at times is very frustrating for you guys. I know I make the same sort of mistakes time and time again, and I apologise for that. Apparently I'm so stuck in my way of playing, and my muscle memory is so broken in that sense that my brain wants to just play a pass at any given opportunity, regardless of actually paying attention to what's around me and what is or isn't available. I get it. I know that it's annoying to watch or frustrating to watch, and I apologise that I haven't been able to change my play style over the years, but I've a feeling that just is... I don't even know what's happened there, but I have a feeling that just is how my play style is going to be. I have tried for years to try and get that out of my overall play, but I can't do it. It's just an awful habit that I can't seem to get rid of. We're 4-1 down now. I don't think I deserve a fourth there. I tried to clear it, and I think I just was out-muscled with Pereira Rock there at the back post. 4-1 to QPR here. We're getting a resounding defeat. Get that back to Rolls, and we could maybe have one more. Try and tuck that back to Basuma, who was waiting. Was the right thing to do in that occasion to go for the extra pass. A 4-1 defeat at home. So we haven't yet won at our new ground in a played game. And that was by far the worst game we've had in our new ground in a played game. I suck sometimes. And unfortunately, that's just the way of things. It's been the case throughout the course of my entire YouTube history. And will be... Oh, I should have gone with the blame is mine there, shouldn't I? And will be the case throughout the entirety of my YouTube future. I'm almost certain of it, I'm afraid. Sorry, lads. But that's just the way that that's just the way I'm wired. It's just the way that I play. It's going to cost me goals. It's going to earn me goals. It is, I know, infuriating for you to watch sometimes. Thankfully, on that occasion, it didn't actually cost... Whoa, that's a big offer for Leon Davis. Who is that from? Chicago Fire. Have they changed their badge? Chicago Fire. Remember their badge being that. Regardless, I don't think that's an obvious accept for Leon Davis. I know I'm trying to sell him, or he's still on my transfer list, but he's had such a positive impact so far this season that I'm starting to question whether I should or not. Sorry, Greg, that's not happening. So I might end up keeping Leon Davis. I'm going to take him off the transfer list for now. He's 68 rated, and he's only one short of Kyle Noyle. Maybe I should sell Noyle instead. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm going to sim this game, though, against Barnsley in the Cup, and hopefully go through to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. We've got two more simmed games after that, on the way towards the final game of the month against Fulham. Nibs gives us... Well, that wasn't English. Nibs gives us a 1-0 lead. They then get a man sent off after 22 minutes. Wolf with a yellow in the 10th, and then 12 minutes later. Still just a 1-0 though, which is slightly frustrating in a game against 10 men. If they equalise, I really will be pissed. My goalkeeper's picked up an injury. Please don't tell me that's going to be him out for a long time. 3 days. Thank God for that. It was a tough decision, Greg. I mean, it wasn't a tough decision. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully keeper's back for this game against Forest then. He is, but he's not at full strength. He's a goalkeeper. Stamina's not going to be too much of an issue, is it? You're going to play in this next one, Canno. Again, another instance of the crucial squad role, ensuring that a player doesn't accept not playing one game. Oh, brilliant. Forest had lost their last 3 games, so of course we go into this one and go 1-0 down after 7 minutes. Okereke has pulled us back level though, and I'd like to think, they've missed a pen and their keepers had to go off injured. Bryce Samba, so they've had to bring on a second string keeper. They've then gotten another penalty and scored it, and Tyler Walker makes it 2-1 to Forest. Of course they lose 3 in a row and then beat me in a played game. Wonderful. Well, our season is turning here, or at least having a bit of a bump in the road. We've dropped all the way down to 12th, although we are only 3 points off 3rd. So yes, it's fine. Nothing to be worried about yet. Stay grounded, Cano, because you're going to get rotated out for the next game against Luton. Oh, dearie me. Fulham are the side that we're going to play in the 3rd and final play game of the episode. We shall simulate the game against Luton now with the rotated 11. And then Fulham, I'm not going to bother with that press conference. We should be able to win this, although I thought that about the last game. It's Nottingham Forest, but never mind, eh? We'll see what happens in this one. 15 minutes in, it's just a yellow card for Kyle Knoll. I always get a little bit nervy when a player gets a yellow card early doors. They potentially might get sent off later in the game, as we saw earlier on in that Simulate Cup game against, was it Barnsley? I think it was Barnsley. Okereke on for Nibs here to maybe give us a win late on. They've had Harry Cornick go off injured, and there is a late winner for us, but it's Julian Ngoy that gets it. Thank you, Julian. And that win puts us back up to 5th. Very tight in the middle of the table, I think, is probably the phrase that is apt there. Jesus Christ. Very, very tight in the middle of the table. Abadia, an offer from Atlanta United. All of the bids from MLS sites for my players this season. That's going to be a straight no, though. And then Fulham, who were there or thereabouts. I think the Canadian international manager's job now being offered to me. We've had more job offers in this save than I think I've had in any other save ever. Right, Okereke's not quite at full fitness, but he should be good enough to play here. Fulham at the end of the month of September. Where are Fulham? Are they 2nd? They were... No, they're not. It's Bournemouth and Watford. Watford have only dropped points in 1 game so far. Where are Fulham now? 12th. But they're only 3 points behind me. So it's very tight. 6 points between Forest in 19th and Middlesbrough in 4th. 6 points between basically playoffs and the relegation battle. So still early doors, obviously, but I don't expect the closeness of the table to really change too much between now and the end of the season. It's always like this. It'd probably be best to play in the home kit there, actually, won't we? Right then, let's go and hopefully win at Craven Cottage. Right, Fulham then. Marek Rodak in goal. Mitrovic still up top for them. They've got Bettinelli on the bench. Kevin McDonald still in there. Kevin McDonald still in their midfield. Must be aging out now, surely. Kevin McDonald, I think he's in his late 20s in real life, I think. You've got Joe Bryan at left back. Let's have a look. Kevin McDonald. Oh, God, I can't speak and I can't type, apparently. Oh, he's 31 in real life. So Christ knows. He must be 38 in this save in season... No, what are we? Season 5. Okay, so he'll be 36. For some reason, it's the FM save. I'm in season 8. We're going into season 8. Right, so cracking on against Fulham then. A side that have had a very similar start to the season as us. Let's be better than we were against Queen's Park Rangers in this one, shall we? Free kick for Fulham in the 3rd minute. Or with 3 minutes played. I guess technically that's the 4th minute. Cano with a block again. Jesus Christ, he is a machine when it comes to blocking shots from the opposition. Lovely ball by Onuma, and Camara with the effort well held by Schofield. Fulham been clearly watching the tapes of the Queen's Park Rangers game and think that we are there for the taking because they're going for it here. Here's Joe Bryan. Cuts back. Oh, hello. Little fancy flick. McDonald, where's he going to go? Not got many options. That's well done, though. Oh, I read that and I just couldn't react in time. 1-0 down to Fulham. Is that Andre? No, surely it wasn't Andre Schürrle. Looked like it was Andre Schürrle racing away there, but almost certain that he wasn't in their starting lineup. Oh, no, it was O'Brien. I don't know why I got Andre Schürrle in my head there. Oh, he's long gone from Fulham's squad. Here's Bryan. Good cross, Cano. Oh! Camera with the run on Eusebio Cano. And that was very nearly 2-0. Jesus Christ, that was close. Just flew at it there. Bissouma. Lovely ball out to Campos. Accelerate away from Joe Bryan. Get away from him well. Adebiejo is there in the middle. I'm going to tuck this back for Rolls. Take a touch. My God, that was awful. I let go of sprint because I expected the touch to not be that good. But I didn't expect it to be that bad either, to be completely honest. And now here comes Fulham on the counter-attack. Camera out there to Mitrovic. Bryan could cross. I'll have that, thank you. We'll have a throw. Half an hour played here. I've not been good enough. I may be having a day of poor FIFA form. Hopefully we can turn it around. Clark with a good touch there. Should have played that inside. Thankfully, we'll get the free kick. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm just playing bad football. I'm definitely playing bad football. But I don't know whether the AI are actually having some good performances here too on top of that. That'll be Ajo to Okereke around the corner. Rolls. That's a better first touch. There's a goal. Well, you can do it, Jack. Well done, mate. We're level at Craven Cottage. O'Brien. Okay. Oh, that went through the legs, I think. Good one, too. God, good save. Fulham building well at the beginning of the second half. Corners come in from McDonald. It's not the best. Away by Clark. Only as far as Onuma! When the keeper just stood there and looked at it, my heart was in my mouth. On the volley Mers, that would have been the best goal of the entire save. And it was that far away from going in. Bryan driven into camera. I'll have that, thank you. No, it's not aimed there though, is it? Oh, it's cost me a goal. I did not aim that there. Like, they switched this here. And I'm aiming that to down the field, and he's headed it there. Like, come on, man. That one, on this occasion, isn't my fault. I know there are plenty that are. We've discussed that already today. But that one wasn't my fault. Oh, Jesus Christ! Mahoney with a throw. Okay, to Onuma. Honig again. Bobby Reed, back to McDonald. We're running all over the place here. Fulham. Joe Bryan, lifted into the middle. Win that, please, Collins. Well up. Bissouma, out wide there to Clark. That was a good ball. Now then, Adebiejo is on the run, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to him. Abadir has come off the bench here for Okereke. Jack Rolls. Oh, lovely little back heel. Adebiejo powering his way through. No, and Michael Hector comes across and makes the last-ditch challenge. Well in, Bissouma, though. He's won that back well. Campos, can we go for a 1-2? The option's not really there. Adebiejo, switch this out wide. Nicely into Clark. Short, there's Abadir. Get the turn in. Come on, I'm desperate for this equalising goal. Look for Jack Rolls through that gap. Beat one man. Couldn't beat the second. Challenge. Well up, Wilson. Clark will get there. Eventually get it under control, please. My God, he still hasn't. Inside there to Bissouma. I wasn't meant to go there. Jesus. Adebiejo. Oh, Jack Rolls in the box. No, I pressed shoot. And he's passed it. Either that or the shot was just that bad. And he went towards Abadir. Challenge. Come on, Collins. Oh, my God. I can't believe Jack Rolls has shot past wherever the hell it was. Went so far wide. 10 minutes to go here in this game. I've brought Abadir on for Okereke, but I might make another change. I'm going to bring Evans on the right-hand side for Campos. Oh, hopefully that extra pace can make the difference. I really would like to rescue a point here if we can. If we are going to have any dodgy results this season, then it's best to do it early doors, isn't it? Whilst the table is still as close as possible and other teams are still within distance. That's, of course, going to fall straight to a Fulham man with my clearance. O'Brien, deflected, and why? No, not deflected. It was just hit that poorly. Oh, frustrating day today, I think. Frustrating day today. Win that, please, Abadir. Well up. Oh, it's just, yeah. It's not going to be, is it? Fulham are going to win 2-1 at the Cottage. We've been up and down the table. Something chronic today. Win and we're up in the playoffs. Lose and we're down mid-table. Win and we're up in the playoffs. And it looks like it's going to be lose and back to mid-table for us. with this one. Certainly at least below Fulham. Oh, Adbieja can't turn and find his teammate. I'm just going to cut till full time at the minute because nothing else is going to happen for me, evidently. Corner to come in from that far side with moments remaining. And a clearance. Still not safe. Still not safe. Still not safe. They're going backwards. Oh, no, they're coming forwards again. I was hoping the referee was going to blow his whistle. Come on, ref, do us a favour. Thank you. Misery ended. Not gone well there, has it? Although, for once, that wasn't my fault on this occasion, that the header was so bad. Judging by the stats, I didn't deserve anything anyway. So, thankfully, this is the end of this recording session. So, in tomorrow's episode, it'll be a new day. I'm low in confidence right now, but hopefully the players will be high in confidence for the next episode when I come back on a new day, concentrate on what I can do better and get some more regular positive results back down to mid-table into 10th with that defeat. Oh, I mean, it was deserved. It was deserved, wasn't it, on most parts. Battered by QPR, though. Really battered by QPR. Really frustrated with that. And we're into 11th, sorry, at the end. I don't know whether I glanced at Leeds and read 10th or whether there was an extra game played somewhere. I don't think so. I'm still on the first, aren't I? Yeah, I just misread the table. Well done, Ches. Sums everything up, doesn't it? 3 points between us and 14th. 3 points between us and 3rd. Watford are going to win the league this year, lads. And judging by the season so far, Bournemouth are going to have that 2nd spot. Automatic promotion gone already, but the playoffs still very much a possibility, and providing I can actually pull my finger out tomorrow, we could get ourselves a big chunk closer to assuring a playoff spot. Some easier games in there tomorrow, so hopefully now I can save this, stop playing, go away and think about what I've done, and come back and put some better performances in when I record for tomorrow's episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Feel free to slate me in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow.